I have to admit, that got me quite flustered.
Uh-huh.
And I think I finally understand why some women watch.
Do you need a moment?
I don't know, maybe.
Why don't you write that down and save it for the therapist, okay?
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to A Story Worth Telling. Welcome if you are watching us here on YouTube as we journey into some new content. And hello, patrons. If you're joining us once again, we love and we appreciate you so much. You make the world go round. And if you're not a patron, check it out. Yeah.
It's like a fucking monologue.
Well,
it's like I'm sat next to Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, I've heard
Not
there's a
anymore.
vacancy.
No, it's come back now. It's all
Come
good.
back.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
good.
You know us, of course. We do all things LGBTQ representation in the media that you watch, whether that's TV, film, music videos, because you watch those, you don't really, all sorts of adaptations and original content. So it's good to talk about what we see.
Well, we want to feel good. We want to make you feel good, so we're watching Feel Good. There you go. That's your segue.
That was really good. That made me feel good. That was really good.
I like it.
Yes, why feel good, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. You didn't ask.
I didn't, but it sounds like you're on a roll anyway, so why not?
Of course, want more women, loving women. Is it WLM or is it FLM?
I don't think it's an M at all. I think it's...
No, is it FLF or WLW?
I think
Women loving
they
women
are...
or female loving female?
Oh, I think they're probably synonymous.
Well, it's like, what I mean is like people always say it because it's a category of like
SLS? How'd you spell Sapphic?
seagulls loving seagulls. I don't know. Oh, that's my favourite. I love me some Sapphic.
Is that your favourite word?
Yeah, Sapphic. Honestly,
I thought it was fin sub.
But yes, we want some more lesbian or...
That's fucking chaos. we haven't recorded in about 10 days, and I don't know what's happened, but we're back
I do love the chaos when you haven't recorded, though. Because stop looking at the mosquito! Oh! The thing is, we need more women-loving women content. But there's not enough of it. We could do a whole podcast on the conversation around why it isn't even that popular or produced as much as men-loving men content. So that's a whole thing, but we won't get into that today. Well, we will get into that today, but through the lens of watching Feel Good, which is a Netflix series. Apparently it's really good, but also I've heard dark.
Dark?
I'm not sure.
As in not well lit. 2020?
2020.
2020.
So while we were all locked down, they were getting...
Well, they were locking down a relationship.
They were locking
in
down...
true lesbian style.
They were locking down some pearls.
What?
You remember the flick the pearl?
Oh, tickling the bell.
Tickling the pearl.
Tickling the bell.
Tell you what, that. But as always, as I said before, check us out on our other platforms, our social media platforms, our Patreon dedicated platform, and our Discord, where we get even more in-depth and personal with y'all. So yeah.
Oh, you just said y'all.
Yeah, it didn't feel right.
No. Great hair.
Lesbian.
If I could pick any hair style and or colour.
You'd pick a lesbian's hairstyle. I'm joking.
Actually looks like Jamie from behind.
It does look like Jay. It looks like your boyfriend. Yeah. So it's my understanding that Mae Martin is also an actual stand-up comedian. Or have I completely got that wrong?
Are they a comedian in this? Is that what
Yeah.
you're saying? Right.
I'm gonna do new stuff tonight.
Start doing the back that keeps shouting minge. Every get on, get off, do what you gotta do.
I went to Secret Comedy Club the other day, and I had the best time. I've said for years that I hate stand-up comedy, and actually,
It's good if they're good.
it's good if it's funny.
No, there's a bit of hit or miss. I actually really like secret comedy on a date.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because then you get a feel for...
Yeah.
Although,
and usually they are good, like providing you don't have like a bad. It's always audience members, right? Because as long as you're respectful, it's great. And as long as you're like aware that if someone else is acting like an asshole, the majority of the people who are behaving will usually tell that person to shut up.
so when I went, there was a couple in front of me who I think were on a date, and they were chatting through the whole thing, specifically one to the other, and I was just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Actually, we should go to Betty and Jones.
We should.
Should go to Betty and Jones.
Yes,
We're
we
a comedy
should.
club that opened
Yes.
up in Elephant Castle.
I'm down for that.
Yeah.
I love that actress. I forget her name, but I think she's fantastic.
I could not do this. This would be way, way outside my comfort zone.
Yeah, and you're not funny either, so.
Give it up for May Martin!
Hi guys, I'm May. Did everyone have a good childhood? I'm recently single. Is anybody single? Give me a cheer.
Oh.
I'm catching up on my reading. My ex's Facebook page. I feel like I'm full of birds, pelicans, like very greasy. Thank you, one person. Can you tell your friend I'm going to flush her phone down the toilet?
I'm not texting, I'm playing Candy Crush.
Did my mother hire you?
That's funny.
Have I ever told you my story about ham? Just gonna go and get my Tupperware from the...
Do you have an anecdote like that? One that you just wheel out? Maybe not about ham or other, cured meats, but you might have a, Did I ever tell you about this time that I did something?
No, but I think she was choosing a stupid anecdote just to get the guy away from her.
Oh, to bore him.
It's like that person who said once, if you think someone's being really weird, be even weirder back to them. And apparently it works.
No, but it could be a race to the bottom, you have no idea what depths you could get to.
Well, one way to find out.
Would you like to hear my funny anecdote?
Okay, what's your anecdote?
So I was
this meant to impress someone?
No. I was in Cyprus last week.
Your anecdote is really recent.
Yes, very, very recent, last week. And my friends throughout the week were like, why haven't you worn a Speedo yet? And I was like, I don't feel comfortable in the Speedos. And they were egging me on. They were like, you must wear a Speedo. And I got lent a Speedo for the last day when we were in this hotel thing for the day. And so I put on this bright pink Speedo with sharks on it. And I'm feeling feeling my oats.
Okay.
It was a nice fitting Speedo. And I go to the bathroom. And the door handle breaks. So I'm locked inside this cubicle bathroom. And I'm like, right, what do I do now? There was a gap of this much above it. So I was like, okay, I'm not starving in here. There is an option by which I could leave this cubicle if I had to. And then someone walks in. And I'm like, this is perfect. So I start raising myself up and I go excuse me, could you, sorry, the doors, would you mind? And he just kind of turns and goes to the urinal. I'm like, what the fuck? And then he stops and I'm like, excuse me, can you help? A bit more urgent this time. And he goes, duh. I'm like, oh God. And then he waddles over opens the door, and it's this big burly Russian man letting me out of the toilet whilst I'm there in my bright pink Speedo. And it was the most embarrassing thing.
As in, could you see the pink Speedo?
Well, he opened the door to me only wearing a Speedo. Only wearing a Speedo in the cubicle. So I got rescued by a Russian, which is so
I mean, he probably thought you were trying
ironic.
to solicit him for sex.
Well, I did think that afterwards. Anyways, there you go. That's my anecdote about ham.
And you're lucky you didn't get arrested.
Well, for cottaging on my own. Sad times.
Vicky, you were on your phone all the way through her set. I'm so bad. It's because you haven't been with anyone since Andrew. Do you know, actually, I think I'm going to walk.
Anyone at home ever had a setup for a date that's gone well?
Bye.
I don't think my friends know what a good date is for me.
No.
If I was set me up, you wouldn't know where to start.
Coffee
I've got
date?
to lay the foundations first.
Coffee date.
She's like a dangerous Mary Poppins. I'm like Bart Simpson. So what should I do? Go talk to her or what?
Yeah.
Thank you.
What's the worst that can happen?
Oh, humiliation, loneliness, and regret. Hi.
Hi. I just wanted to say sorry.
How are you? Who are you?
George.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi. Do you understand the rules of this game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
How's your pickup game? I go, hi, how are you? What's your name?
Look.
And then after that, I get real stuck.
Well, look, she just
Real
said hi, and she said hi, and now they're drinking. So I feel like my pickup
Should
game
we get a drink?
has got
And then
legs
see where it goes.
already. I quite like.
And they're playing a game.
I
this is my
I
perfect
think
date.
give someone a compliment, even if you don't mean
Oh,
it.
you look like Bart Simpson.
Even if you don't mean it, I'd be like. I usually go I love to give people compliments on maybe what they're wearing, or I love hair. So if they have really nice hair.
Okay. So what you're saying is that you've given disingenuous compliments in order to start a conversation.
No, none of them are just fuck. No, you're twisting my words. I think start with if you're really interested in someone, start with a compliment. You clearly like something about them, right?
Yeah. See, I can't take compliments. I always find a way to turn them into some kind of read on my... You'd
But
be like,
also-
oh, nice hair. I'd be like, oh, yeah, thanks. I look like a sheep.
But also, compliments work in a disingenuous way if you're like just trying to make small talk with someone or get out of something. But they're a nice way to do things. But I think even if you're like hitting on someone, they can be like, oh, that's a really, thank you for that. Like, that's a nice... So I start with that. So I might be like, oh, I like that. Or, yeah, I don't really have... I don't know.
I've already left.
I don't know. Like, it's hard. Because, like... Or, like, I think maybe make a joke.
I just haven't dated in so... Well, she's a comedian. That's how it would work.
Yeah, but you couldn't make a joke to a comedian if you're trying to pit on them. Because they're like, yeah, thanks, that's my fucking job, and you're not funny. Like, I'm funnier than you 5 days a week. What is that? Or if you made a joke that was funnier than all the jokes they've ever made, they'll be like, fuck you.
No, but I think comedians often have a really good sense of humour.
What's your favorite film?
Coyote Ugly. How long have you been in England?
2 years.
Are we on a date?
I don't know. Do you want to be on a date? Why are we fighting right now?
Right.
Cute.
Stay out for a bit.
So shall I pull out the sofa bed or
I'm in the middle of a very riveting conversation.
enjoy your date?
You said it was a date.
Yeah.
So,
I've never been on a date with a girl before.
yeah. Oh, no, absolutely. Say that you've ever kissed a girl?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm not a Mormon. Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Exclusively date Mormons.
Oh.
Do you like films?
Do you want to kiss me, mate?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that would be so cool. Now?
Yes.
Oh, God, it's making me cringe a little bit. Perhaps another one?
Anyways,
Yes!
You know what? I'm all for breaking down those physical barriers straight away. Just get rid of them. You don't need them.
Do you know what? I have to admit, that got me quite flustered.
Uh-huh.
And I think I finally understand why some women watch...
Do you need a moment?
I don't know, maybe...
Why don't you write that down and save it for the therapist, okay?
I don't know. It got me flustered.
You know
I
what,
was like-
Doc? I like women.
Maybe I
Specifically,
like watching...
2 women.
Yeah, maybe. But that doesn't make sense because there's something I like. I don't know. Yeah, well, it was frustrating. I tell you what, this is important because, like, I think it falls into like more of this conversation. Like, why don't we find women loving women content as interesting as men loving men content, and why is it not out there as much? But then I think we go into this category of like, we absolutely love the over, I guess, sexualizing and getting flustered over, you know, watching Alex and Henry kiss and, you know, and do all their things and like and it's stuff like that. And I'm like, well, you can get just as much of that from there, you know, if it's done right. Why do we prioritize it a lot with like 2 men in a lot of shows? And then I think we shouldn't even be prioritized. There's a lot of weird conversations. It's strange that like when you consider straight media, women get overly sexualized in a lot. And then when we go into queer media, we almost do the opposite and we over-sexualize and we kind of hyper-focus on all of the men and the male queer media and we like do it less with women. I think there's a problem in general with over-sexualizing anything because you're kind of like, you don't need to be doing that when you're telling a story about someone's identities. But then I'm like, also kind of like, in fairness, do it equally. If you're going to do it with men, do it with women in like the same regard. Because like I said, I watched that and I was like, okay, damn.
I think it's just I think it comes down to a visibility thing. Honestly.
Well, it is a visibility thing. But it's
There's just
almost
less of
like
it.
it isn't like 2 women, it isn't viewed as juicy as 2 men. Because we only ever see so much men, and it's always like steamy, you know. And I'm
Well,
like,
I don't know if it
I
is
don't think
always
that's fair.
steamy.
Like
if
I don't think it's fair. I don't think necessarily we need to be like, make the women steamy as well, and then all we're reducing queer media is just steaminess. But like, I'm also like, I don't think it's
why
fair
is the
that
director
women...
like an old, but make it steamy?
Steamy to me is a good word of like...
More steam!
But I don't think it's fair that the women don't get steamy. But then equally, I'm like, well, maybe it's a break for them because they get loads of that from straight media, you know? And so they don't need to be getting it from gays as well.
My goodness me, you are
Do you know
hyper
what
today.
I mean?
Look, I think... But if you think about Brokeback Mountain, there was maybe one sex scene in there, right? So like
Brokeback was kind of like the on the onset of a period.
I know, this is what I mean. It's like, but there are plenty of romances that like slow builds.
It's infinitely more over sexualizing of men and men. And like I said, like to a degree, I'm like, well, A, fair enough, because women have been getting that so much from mainstream media. But B, I'm like, why men? Like, why is that like a desire? Like, we constantly watch stuff, and like, there's so much more like, oh, I know, and those two, but, you know, I don't know. It all fascinates me what we choose to show and what we choose to call, you know, by the general population of people watching.
Well, I mean, maybe we're part of the problem because we do a lot of.
As a gay man and go, damn, that was a bit.
That was a bit spicy.
That was a bit spicy for me. I don't know what I'm interested in, but I quite liked it. You know, then surely like there's levels of like, I don't know. Maybe we just need to rethink about what we're choosing to show out there.
Are you okay?
I have depression.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no, honey.
Okay, thank you, Phil. And my shoes are up.
I like how kind of honest this feels. I've got a greasy shoulder.
Oh, the honeymoon period.
Yeah, this is such a thing. Such a thing.
What's a really interesting conversation here? Have you ever been with someone who had not been with a person of the same sex before?
Yeah.
Did you find it had been a learning experience for you as well, or like?
No, mostly for them.
Difficulty.
Oh my god! Right. So.
Whoa! Are we going full speed ahead?
Like, is this like that slightly problematic trope of like lesbians don't do anything by halves and then they just go all in immediately?
See, this is what I want to ask to lesbians, bisexual women.
Oh no,
Rihanna, all of our gender appropriations.
Right.
I want to know, is this trope a thing? I just want to know.
Is it a stereotype because it's
Is
real,
it a
or is it a stereotype
because
unfairly?
Y'all actually be like moving in after week 2?
This could be the 3rd week.
You know, there's always some truth that some stereotypes are developed from, I think. I know, that's slightly controversial.
No, I mean, I think they're very hit and miss on that front.
You don't think?
I mean, all gays are sluts would match you.
Well,
exactly.
Sure.
That music, please, and stop touching my hand, please.
I've had nights like that where I just can't escape them.
Can you wake up, please? Wait, what? I went out and went for a walk. I got you 2 coffees, a lottery ticket, and some... I painted a very beautiful portrait of you.
Can you just lie on top of me and tell me something Canadian?
On July 1st, 1867, John A. Macdonald, its first Prime Minister.
Wow.
I don't know facts about Britain like that.
We've got a king.
Henry VIII once had 6 wives. 2 of them got killed with their heads.
I get to have sex with goddamn Princess Diana.
I'm gonna make today really good.
Oh, yeah?
It's new for me. Letting someone penetrate my inner sanctum.
Oh, that's so weird. That's what I call your pussy.
No.
I'm going to be like, this feels weird. Could I penetrate your inner sanctum every time I have sex now?
Could meet them. Like, who is this?
No, sorry, no.
Oh, hang on a minute. Is she's probably not out, maybe?
Hi, Mom.
No way!
Lisa Kudrow!
Look now, don't look at me. I'm 3,000. House cohabitation. Don't look at me. I mean what I say.
Hi, Dad. How are you?
Well, imagine.
Now, when are we going to meet you?
Well, you do live in Canada.
3 months, guys. Chill.
Well, the mother and I moved in together after 5 days.
Straight people just as bad.
Your father and I want to know if found a new Narcotics Anonymous.
A what meeting?
Perhaps there's things that we don't yet know about one another.
Fucking parents, man.
No filter.
Although, and this might be controversial, before you move in with someone, you might want to share
Background check. Oh.
Background check? Well, yeah, actually, maybe a background check.
Background
I don't know. I mean, no one should be forced to share information they want to check, I suppose.
No, but you do a full Instagram audit. You're like, is this person a psychopath? Do they have
what
like
I'm
a
talking about
50 days sober badge?
Is the person
like
responsible for sharing that information before they agree to move in with someone?
no.
You're doing the person moving in should do a militant
I'm doing a full
background
stalk,
check.
full and comprehensive social media stalk.
Yeah, but you can't find out if like they've been a drug addict.
No, but you get a pretty good idea of who that person is from what they share online.
And that's bullshit. People are fake
don't agree.
as fuck online.
I know, but then you know that.
I'm not moving into your wife because you're too perfect. This is a lie. I think this is a lie.
I just think it's a good reflection. It's the same with like dating profiles. Those pictures you've got to assume are the best that person's ever looked. I've said this many times.
Dredging up the past, please.
Don't say dredging, that's disgusting. I'm not saying I want to talk. I just want to know going to a regular meeting.
Been very busy. I can't sleep these days. It's not a big deal.
I should just tell you, I think you were 4 weeks premature. An incubator, sweetheart. It's why we're not close.
Right.
Find a regular meeting.
Super premature.
You're in Narcotics Anonymous.
It's really not a big deal. Been sober for ages.
Tell me, what is age is sober? 6 years? A week?
Yes.
Yes? What?
Yeah.
Why won't you talk to me?
I don't know if this is new information to you. You have the best face I've ever.
But you say that to me every day.
Because it's true. Seen him in films, but not made.
May, stop it. Should I be worried?
Honestly, it's very old news. Like, there's so much stuff that I didn't know about you when we moved. You have a mug that says, I heart Guernsey. True? Do you heart? What even is a Guernsey?
May, I love you. Please find a meeting so I can relax.
I'm gonna get this wardrobe.
You got the box.
I feel like if there's something like that in your past where you maybe don't feel so comfortable about, discussing it or talking about it, being quite direct with that quite line of questioning is probably not the best way to kind of encourage
Also,
it.
at least George actually didn't. I feel like a lot of times in these, like,
There was no judgment. It was just like, tell me the information.
She was telling
I
me
need to
information,
know.
but actually, when she realised she couldn't get the information, she kind of did a compromise. Like, okay, well then, like, please go to a meeting then.
Then you're getting
that
in the
I
box.
know. Yeah. And what I find sometimes is that whenever we watch a queer show, there's always like a big trope is queer person has a problem. Queer person finds a relationship, gets happy. Other person finds out about that problem and therefore immediately goes, I'm out of this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, what I think happens more, and what is a good thing that happens, is go, oh, okay, didn't know about that, didn't realise you didn't want to share that or whatever, blah. And then instead of walking out, that person just goes, tell me, or like, okay, fine, well,
Here's some
let me-
resources.
here's some resources. And that's quite good. Because I think humans are a lot more complex than, unless you've done something terrible. It's like, oh, you didn't really share to me that you had that in the past or whatever, but okay, fine, like, it's not the fucking worst.
I wonder if there's a YouTuber's version of this, where like YouTubers sit down and go, I'm burnt out.
What do you think this is? You start
That's
every
true.
video
If we
with,
didn't have each other, I just don't know how people do it solo, honestly.
First up on the agenda today, happy birthday to Karen. I brought in some of my deviled eggs as a snack.
Hi, I'm May.
And
I'm May. I'm an addict.
I'm May.
Welcome, May.
My name is Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen.
I'd like to come clean. It's not my birthday. I don't know why I said that. Started to come.
Yes, May has something to share.
I don't think I really need to be here. Yeah, you seem like a really fun, but I've been clean a long time. For me, the main problem is very premature. I was actually in an incubator. Anyway, I hate eggs.
Guys,
Keep coming back.
Are you not all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just premature.
So boring in there, isn't it? I can't.
I just hate eggs, you know what I mean?
So do I. They're loathsome. I call them the devil's orbs.
I love eggs, honestly. Scrambled, poached, fried, hard-boiled, soft-boiled.
I want you to take your past and I want you to put it in a box. Now take that box and throw it in the bin and flush that bin down the toilet.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know where my past is? It's in a box in a trench at the bottom of the ocean.
Is she the person who bottles up her things inside and locks them away?
Single mouthful of that coffee and I must do something about it now. Otherwise I will die. You want to know how to fix your brain? Simple. Just stay busy.
I don't think this is good advice.
So do you have kids and stuff, or?
I have hobbies. I weave my own clothes on a loom. I've been clean for 12 years. Oh, don't look at me like that.
Right.
Maggie, I think, is my soulmate.
I don't think we've ever had a proper conversation before.
Becoming friends. All right, up top. Brunch on Thursday.
No, thank you. I think you should take up capoeira. I'm sorry, but I really, really do.
What's that?
It's a kind of dance.
Do you want to be my sponsor? Because
No, neither do I.
but maybe we could just hang out and then that.
And remember, throw your pass in the bin and just
Stay busy.
That is the worst advice I've ever heard, honestly.
They had eggs. It was bullshit.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's so cool.
I got a sponsor. I met this weird woman and she said I need to just stay really busy. And
I don't really get what a sponsor is supposed to do for
They're like your...
addicts.
Well, they're like your kind of support mentor. So
Yeah,
like...
do they actually give you money?
What?
So then why do they call it a sponsor?
Well, no, but so like if you're running like a project at work, you would have a sponsor for that. It's just like someone who like has almost like given the green light and been like, yeah, it's a good thing. But like a sponsor in kind of this world is like if you've got a problem, you could call them and be like, hey, I'm feeling like I'm really gonna break my soberness, so help me out, kind of vibes, and they kind of help you through it.
I feel like
It's like a mentor.
a sponsor shouldn't really be someone who's probably also...
No. Often sponsors are, but in this case, I think she's a little bit. She's
I feel like if they
spinning
called
cloth on a
Maggie up being
loom.
Isn't the first rule accepting that you have a problem?
and now I have you.
You can't just have me. Work, and I have my friends. And yeah. What?
How come I've never met any of your friends?
Got a point. Yeah, got a point there.
I'm sorry, can we not have this conversation in front of Phil?
Poor Phil.
Okay, but this conversation is about you, actually.
Oh, but they've both got things.
We've had very different lives and you grew up like in a bag of feathers.
Maybe I get it if you explained it, but
You went through my stuff?
Yes, it says here that you wrote this in hospital. Oh, someone called Ink Boy $800. Mate, where are you going?
She shouldn't have.
Yeah, so this is kind of the difficulty when you move in with someone is that you do need to still have your boundaries, firm boundaries, and that she shouldn't have done that. But equally, it doesn't feel like May is very good at the whole communication.
Yeah, but I also think
know.
George has also got some
She's got some things.
things, like the whole not introducing friends. To me, that's a huge red flag.
Interestingly, they haven't shown or really showed any sign of any kind of physical intimacy or connection between them since like they went through that flurry of stuff.
It's funny that
then now they're in like life phase and that they've almost like moved past
I
that
like
chapter.
that they've done that.
I don't like that. I don't think that's what relationships are. So I'm curious to see how that develops.
Yeah, but I think there's something kind of like telling about we're focusing here on things where like the surprises you get that you might not realize can happen in a relationship that seems so good, and then suddenly you get to a point and you're like, "Whoa, I didn't. What the like?"
They have a weird obsession with chickens.
Speaking from experience,
You know, I was going to say dinosaurs, but I thought that'd be a bit too pointed. I know I can't come for the dinosaurs. He loves dinosaurs.
I wouldn't even let anyone move in if they didn't like dinosaurs.
No.
Okay, that's a bit psycho behavior.
What the fuck was that?
New me, new life, under control.
You said every junkie ever.
George, that's mean.
God, why do you have to be so intense?
I am not intense. I'm sorry.
I wouldn't leave.
I'm jizzing, and machine,
I'd get up and leave. Oh, come on, that's... No.
Oh,
Oh, what is this?
Do you like it? It's my new gimmick.
I feel like drugs are just surrounding her
no.
now.
Yeah.
Everybody down and wind it all around.
Oh, God. Fucking hate shit karaoke.
But also, people do need to be a bit more respectful about, like, you don't know who's in the room who might be dealing with drug addiction. Don't just fucking do something like that.
Yeah, but also, like, I would be the first person to be like, should we go for a drink? You know? And a lot of people either don't drink or are alcoholics recovering. So
It is weird how we almost over-normalize drinking as if it's not an issue.
Well-
And yet, there are probably more alcoholics out there than there are hard drug addicts. And yet, it's so much more normal to be like, go for a drink. But No, don't get on drugs.
Yeah, but like, don't get me started on like vapors. You know, vaping has just become, you know. When I was on holiday, these
But I
vapes were
don't
being
think
passed
there are,
around
like-
like hotcakes.
I don't think there are
It was an
like,
addictive substance.
addictive groups for vaping.
Well, no, because the impacts of vaping are a little less, acute, perhaps.
What do you think they're serving on both days?
Ham?
This character is like the toothy man from Fleabag. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Ham, ham, ham.
I'm seeing someone, sorry.
Well, I feel like a regular old hamhead.
Oh my god! If you say ham one more time.
Jonathan Crenshaw.
Oh yeah, she's got some working out to do in her mind, I think. Oh, please be good.
One can have a dream. Two can make that dream so.
Poor Jared.
The thing is, if you were experiencing, your first ever queer relationship and you hadn't, but you only had friends who maybe weren't open to queerness, there's no other queer friends in the group, that's not we think it must be easy because we have a queer friendship group. If you don't already have that, that's not an easy,
Hi. What do you want to know?
Everything?
I got addicted to coke when I was a kid, and my parents kicked me out.
Jesus.
I sold drugs, I overdosed, I went to jail. Really wanted to be over.
Okay.
Is there anything else that we need to talk about, like friends and why?
Why don't you just go down on me?
Okay, that sounds good, yeah.
I mean, communication is a two-way street, but, priorities. Maggie's a little, left field, I think. She does not feel at home, does she?
This show.
I know we've been chatting a lot of shit, but actually I'm quite enjoying it.
I'm really enjoying it.
It's
I also just love the complexity of sometimes people in relationships, you do have conversations like that. Okay, you've told me now. Great, let's have sex. Because people can be forgiven and people this idea of the perfect relationship sometimes we all have different backgrounds and pasts and I don't know, I've seen that so much more in other representation dramatized.
It reminds me a little bit of, or I can see some small parallels between this and Lost Boys and Fairies.
Yeah.
With the recovering drug addicts and kind of navigating that within a
I think what
relationship.
Queer media does well is that it embraces the kind of known truths around the fact that we all lead different lives. We've all had different experiences by the nature sometimes of just being queer because it is such a difference. And that these relationships that we see and what it's good to see on television get formed, and there are moments where we have to communicate or tell others or just kind of bridge those gaps. And you don't see that. We're a generation of kids who grew up on 90s rom-coms that were the perfect idealized people be together and that is a relationship. That is not a relationship. Maybe what mainstream wants to tell you is a relationship. A relationship is people of all sorts of backgrounds with all sorts of highs and lows, and that is and I love that kind of authenticity in what stories are told.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that 3 months is probably too early to move in with someone that
I
you've just
agree
met.
there fully.
I think that is way too early.
But then that makes me laugh because I'm like, why is that early to us and not early to some people?
If you're really in the flow, it feels natural, right?
It feels good.
But I think sometimes you gotta take a breath. Yeah, and we're back with Feel Good.
Feel good.
So
it makes you feel good when you go down on girls.
And what experience of that would you have?
None. But you know what? I appreciate that it would feel good.
You've got empathy.
I've got
empathy.
Empathy for lesbian shenanigans.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're back with the show. We enjoyed the first one. It was a bit traumatic.
Yeah.
Did we learn anything? Oversharing.
Don't get sponsored by Maggie.
Oversharing is better than undersharing. That's my takeaway.
Yes.
That's my takeaway.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
And also, just because we come from all different backgrounds doesn't mean you can't still have a good relationship with someone. Basically, don't dump someone just because they might be an addict, I think, as well.
I think I would dump someone if they like made a bin fire in my back garden without like
I
getting
think
my
that was
permission.
the more
I'd be
psycho
like,
stuff. I was like,
okay.
wow, okay.
No, we can't use the word psycho.
Oh, what? Yes, we bloody can.
No.
Psychopath is a
Psychotic, perhaps. Psycho is like a bit kind of you're mental, you know.
No, you're psycho.
Okay, well, it's not about that. If you're enjoying the show, then subscribe so that you see the whole thing as we do it.
Yes, absolutely. Make sure to like, comment, hype the video. Apparently, that's a thing now.
We don't know if that's a thing.
It's a button.
Apparently, it's a button.
Hype it if you like it. And check out all of our other videos. What he said, basically.
What I said.
And our Patreon.
I said it already, just only faster.
See, my brain just doesn't receive it. So I said it again.
Fell off the second place podium, my arm on a plate of cucumber sandwiches.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Very middle class way to get a scar, isn't it, really?
Where'd you get this?
No, this is oversharing now.
In jail.
Do you still feel like an addict?
Nope.
Can you just get in? No, mate, no!
That's one of those things that you might do in the moment, and then immediately afterwards you realise,
so regret it.
I've got wet clothes now.
Don't you think it's mad they're getting married?
Oh, God.
Mate, you need to relax. I'm only going to be gone for 36 hours.
Let me come as your +1, please.
I bet she still hasn't met her friends.
Not a +1, nobody is. It's a tiny wedding.
What if you cry at the wedding and then nobody hugs you?
Are you kidding? I never cry at weddings. So archaic. I hate the rings.
I always cry at weddings. Always.
Why?
Always. It's a recent thing. I went to a wedding.
Are you like, I don't want to be at another wedding?
No, no, not like that. I love weddings. I love weddings. I went to one a couple of weeks ago, and we were in a church wedding. Not my favourite, but there you go. And on the
I'll cry here if I have to.
And on the order of service, the person sitting next to me, she was like, "Oh, look at the quote on the back." Flipped it over, and it said something like, "If you live to 99, I want to live to 99 minus 1 day so that I never have to live a day without you." And I read that and I started welling up. It was a bit, I don't know what it was about that moment, but I was like, oh.
You need to pull yourself together.
I know.
Honestly,
I'm a bit stressed at the moment.
That would just make me barf in my
Pull
mouth.
yourself together.
You do. Honestly, you'd pull yourself together. I'd be like, that's a bit selfish. Because that means I have to take care of your dead-ass body for that one extra day. And I'm already 99.
We'll just go out together, won't we?
Literally.
Like The Last of Us style.
Yeah. I am not dealing with that on my last day. See, two very different...
You made that very non-romantic, haven't you, now?
Very different ways of looking at life, really.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know what I mean? No, you wouldn't do that. Because you'd also be like...
Oh, for fuck's sake. All right. We're about to talk about weddings, I think, which is a very interesting topic of conversation for queer people.
Symbolism of becoming one person, like you were half a person.
If by ridiculous you mean the transcendent of universal oneness.
Do you want to finger me in the changing rooms?
Yes.
Fuck yeah. Wedding came from ownership. Like, it's not actually...
It's true, but I think it's kind of evolved beyond that now.
Well, yeah, but...
The traditions might still kind of harken back to it. But...
Yeah, but also, sorry to interrupt again, but like, if the cavemen people didn't have to have weddings...
Or women. Cave people.
Cave thems.
Cave people.
If cave people didn't have to have weddings and they still could have happy families, like, why do we need to?
Yeah, but they also beat each other to death over, like, the nearest pond.
Well, you take the good things and leave the bad things. I just don't know if weddings...
So you're cherry picking, which is exactly what I'm doing. I'm saying the good bits of weddings.
You're just crying.
I'm just blubbering in the back.
Blubbering away at stupid ass fucking sayings. Why does she always look a bit...
I don't know. I feel this
It
way
would be
now.
nice to be alone with my thoughts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, fair.
Hey, can you keep an eye on May while I'm gone? I'm worried about leaving her alone, with her brain.
Sorry, dude. Starting my new job today.
As a surf instructor?
Fisherman?
A fisherman?
What are you wearing under that?
Are you wanking right now?
Are you not wanking right now?
Oh my God! Is your boyfriend? Let me say hi.
Tell him I say hi.
I don't want PPI insurance, thank you.
Oh my God, that is so rude. We're gonna need to have a conversation about this, I think.
I'm not happy about that.
No.
That's not okay.
Where's your +1? Oh, no, he was busy. Oh, my God, it's Lisa from school. Our boyfriend? I always thought she was a massive dyke. Thank you, you can't say that.
I knew it. I knew this was going to be it. And it's that, I said it in the last episode, like, if you have friends like that, of course it's going to be a very hostile environment to try and...
You can't just...
Like,
you won't feel comfortable.
I don't think what she's doing and not speaking about it to May is helping, and she's avoiding it, because like that's just lying in a relationship about like how comfortable you are of things. But I totally get the... Because I don't think it's about George not being comfortable in herself. She's like from the first episode, she was like, I haven't kissed a woman before, but fuck it. And then they moved in, and the whole thing. It's nothing to do with like a personal identity thing, although technically, I guess coming out to your friends is inclusive of your personal identity journey. But I think it's more about, in general, the hostility from those friends. But in that instance, you got to question your friends. You got to question if these are the people that you necessarily want to be friends with. If these are the people that you think will have your back because you're, coming to terms with, or you've already come to terms with it, but you're just telling them your sexual identity, Like, do you want to be friends with those people? Are they not nice people? So it's a huge thing.
It's complicated if they're like long-term friends. I don't want to put it on George, but if she's intentionally like lying about
it's not
the
good.
boy, or like that's not good.
She's also clearly creating a whole fake relationship with
that's what I mean.
A man.
She's lying.
Like, yeah.
Okay, she mentions the divorce just like, say, a celebrity died or something.
Hi, darling. Have you heard from your father?
No, I haven't. Sorry, Mum. You look lovely.
Well, if you do hear from him, you can tell him that. Mum looked lovely. Oh, she's not. She's cried 3 times over the vol-au-vents.
Drunk.
People always go big the first time.
Oh, so I'm gonna have to change.
Oh, she's been a bit needy.
I suppose George told you about me and her father.
I heard a celebrity died.
No. Who?
Tim Allen.
I can't believe you said I was PPI.
Hey, I've had 28 texts from you. I can't actually be on the phone right now.
Is that a bit gaslighty as well?
Yeah.
Just no more texts until I get back. It's only 30 hours.
What? What if there's an emergency?
Please, mature about this, okay? I don't know, go to a meeting or see your sponsor. Just don't text me, please.
She's putting her dependency issues, which clearly May does have, but also it's still gaslighting, and they're 2 separate issues from you just pretended I was PPI? Like, the fuck?
Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, this is the phone. You can get those cool, like, safe boxes now. You put them in, and it...
I'd crack it open in an instant. Also, you kind of need a phone, though.
You're not supposed to text her. Ridiculous.
Well, I know. Yes.
Perhaps you'd like to come in.
No, thank you, Dave. I don't even do drugs anymore.
Important to keep up with the regularity of the meeting.
So I got Maggie. She's my sponsor.
Maggie, could I just have a quick...
Not now, David. You smell of sulphur.
Be a Maggie.
Don't be a Maggie. Don't be a Maggie.
You are strong. You beat drug. You can handle a day without George. All right, okay. I can't leave you like this, can I? First thing we need is a coffee and some grapes. How do you feel now you had a grape?
Yeah, better.
This looks more fun than the wedding, honestly.
Road trip.
Absolutely love grapes.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I just love George. I actually also love grapes.
Yeah, George is not your entire personality. Am I the lady who makes jigsaws? Yes. The lady who teaches meditation to dogs? Yes. I am not an addict. That's why I never speak at the meeting. Nothing to say.
I sense this is going to go downhill.
Are we going in, or?
No, not yet.
I don't know who is sponsoring whom here, but it's
I think it's a 2-way street.
yeah, it's a codependency. What's going on?
Okay, let's go.
Do you think it's okay that we still drink?
Drugs are drugs and we mustn't touch them. Alcohol is British.
Be a Maggie.
We are 2.
What are you doing?
Darling, I think I just saw Dennis Quaid.
Okay, what is going on here?
I feel very good, and I want to text George. Isn't there like a mantra?
Well, I don't know, do I?
Give me your phone, please.
He'll never respect you if you do that.
Having fun?
My friend and I are meant to be hanging out, but she's having sex in a cupboard.
Maybe you'll meet someone.
Get a picture of that.
I have a girlfriend.
Ah.
Me too. Which one is she?
Oh, she's not here.
Why not?
Well, I mean, we don't have to share everything. I am allowed a life of my own, aren't I? I think that's healthy. I think that love should sit beside your life like a lamp.
You know, you're the second person who said that to me today. That lady said the exact same thing. Gave me the number for a divorce lawyer.
Her mother.
Where it lies, Helen damnation.
That's my mum.
I just remembered I got to take a photo over there.
Okay.
That's nice. Isn't that nice?
What she said about.
Oh, I've got a girlfriend. Oh, I have too.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. But then
nice.
she basically said, but I'm keeping it out of my life.
Yeah, that bit was not so good.
Or I'm keeping it as a side life.
That's not how relationships work, I'm
Maybe
afraid.
George does actually have, some shame things she has to work on, because it does sound like that's more of what she thinks about what it should be than rather.
Well, it sounds like her mum's quite obsessed with her ex-husband, and maybe she's rebounding in the opposite direction where she wants. Some people view relationships as quite a aloof thing where like there's no codependency and lots of independence, but I don't know if it's really like that. I think if you choose to share your life with someone, there's going to be quite a lot of overlap in all the stuff you do, you know?
Well, yeah, but it's
that's fine.
about not being ashamed of the person you're with, and that sounds like she's ashamed of being with me.
Yeah.
If you're like, I need to keep it away from the other things in my life, that's not. You want to be with someone who's proud to have you on their arm.
I agree.
Not wants to have you at the side, like the way
Like
she
a
described
lamp.
it, like a lamp. You don't want to be like a side lamp.
No, you want to be. Well, you don't want to be you want to be the main light, do you?
No one likes the big light. You don't want to be a lamp. You equally shouldn't be like, blaring in front of this person's face like the only thing that matters. But you should be part of, like, maybe it
should be a spotlight.
Maybe it should be like a tattoo. You don't want to be a tattoo that no one sees. That means you're not proud of it. You don't want to be a tattoo that literally covers your entire body, because then you're everything about you. But you want to be a tattoo that's like a nice neck tattoo, because you're proud to have it and you are showing this people.
Okay, well, we started with the analogy. I wasn't sure where it was going, but
You actually like it now, don't you?
well, what kind of tattoos does nobody see?
Well, like one on your ass.
Well, someone will see it.
Yeah, but usually those, you keep. My analogy is you're keeping it hidden, right?
Or just, for special occasions.
Do you know what? Just fuck off.
Love's like a tattoo.
Love is like a tattoo.
Very hard to come off.
But I've called the police and they're going to remove you and my mum.
What?
I'm with my friend Maggie, and she doesn't have any kids.
She told you she has no kids. I told her I don't want to see her. I had to change my phone number. Now she shows up at my work. Some new charity case in touch.
Okay, bit harsh. My name's May.
So you're one of my mum's addict friends.
No, I'm not just an addict. I own very dazzling personality. I really like grapes. You exist. So if I'm stalking you, I'm an accidental stalker. I'm sorry.
That's funny. You're funny.
Well, don't laugh too hard. You might break a rib. Well, I am a comedian.
Really?
Yeah? I'm gonna go. I'm very sorry that I disrupted your work.
It's fine. Just tell her to stay the hell away from me.
She's good, I don't know what she was like before, but she's good now.
She's not.
Was she,
I don't know.
feeling a bit of...
You have a daughter.
No. Yes. Do I?
She called the cop stalking her. You're supposed to be my life raft. And then now I find out that my life raft full of holes.
Yeah, fair.
Bit harsh.
Funny to think these will all be in the bin soon.
Is it really that hard just to be a bit happy?
Dina, shut up, please. I'm a piece of shit, right? Everyone knows. You like that I'm a piece of shit. I want to be your piece of shit forever. Let's get fucking married. I'm proposing.
Proposing at someone else's wedding? Very uncouth.
That is so rude.
Binky, there's still time to say no.
Stop it. This is good news.
Is it?
So happy.
That's so rude. Don't do it at someone's wedding.
Maybe she's having second thoughts about the whole ring thing.
Oh my god. George!
Yeah, so this would be an excellent bit for like a comedy skit, actually.
Oh, thank you. All right. Hey, Giorgio, what's up, girl? All right, California, how you doing?
What kind of job is that?
All right, Venice Beach, Dogtown.
What the hell is your job? Can you go to the club and check to see if she's okay? Not answering her phone.
This is a big moment for us, dude. It's the first time you call me on the phone.
Oh my god, in the bin.
All right.
He seems great. I would like him as a housemate.
She told me I'm not allowed to text her. What if she feels so sad at this wedding and she needs a hug? The best man? And then what happens? She gives him a blowjob. Is that it?
That's not what happens.
My phone is locked in the house and my wallet. Borrow 10 pounds, Nick. I need to get 2 nail olive oil and then I can pop the lock. I've done it before.
If you're locked out, you can stay at mine.
I don't want to. Are you gonna let me money or not?
Not. I'm not supporting this.
No.
Away from him.
Phil, this is Nick. Nick, this is Phil.
If you don't calm down, I am not booking you here.
Really?
Yeah, I am being fucking serious, mate.
Do you have your keys?
Yeah, mate, let's get down first.
Yeah, may need to take a moment, I think. It's very up.
She lives with you, right? She was never like this when she was on my couch.
Hey, Nick, can I talk to you over here? Are you chasing the white dragon, man? It's okay, man. You can talk to me. I'm Hollywood. Did you know that May used to have a coke problem?
Oh, no, I didn't know that. She never said. You sure?
Can we go home?
Phil's a good friend, you see? Phil's like a great housemate. Like, he's got the keys, he's got the...
If what you got from that was...
He's got all the gear, really, actually. We'll cut that, won't we?
When I was a kid, all my buddies grew flowers. Back in Hollywood, 92, you were nobody if you didn't have big, beautiful flower. My 13th birthday, my dad finally bought me some seeds.
You see, no one has anecdotes like this. No.
We heard your dad bought you seeds. Show us your beautiful flowers, dude. But I was too ashamed. I mean, they were just seedlings. Put them in the closet, and they withered and died. If only I just left them in the sun, and they would have grown to be big, confident flowers.
People with antidotes...
No, I want to know what the moral is.
...sometimes think that their antidotes are a big moral thing.
Yeah, I want to know what the moral is.
You got given seeds for your 13th birthday, mate. I got a PlayStation. Fucking hell. Tough.
But they might have been sunflower seeds. It's deadly nightshade.
Flowers. No, man. I'm just telling you a story about myself.
Can I ask you something?
Darling, can you please turn the light on? I feel like I'm talking to a sex offender.
Can I ask you something, Mom? Am I needy?
In general, yes. Would my body have expelled you 4 weeks premature?
Hello, darling Georgia. Where's lovely George?
Oh, we're taking healthy space.
Darling, there's no such thing as taking healthy space.
Well, what about when you guys kicked me out when I was a teenager? You took space from me.
May, I'm not doing this again.
I just can't even remember what I used to think about before George.
Before George, you thought about Nicole, true love. Before that, you thought about Caroline. Oh, yes, was also your true love. And before that, it was drugs.
Oh, God! What a string of X's. And I thought you were bad.
This does say a lot about some people, and I know of you, who they have to depend on another person to keep them going. Some people have to have dependency issues, and if it's not addiction, there's almost a addiction to serial kind of dating, because it's not about whether or not they actually like the person, but rather they need someone to
focus that attention. But then I think those two could, it's not necessarily that bad a thing.
It is if you're like, are you actually happy, or are you just with this person because
no, sometimes I think that's quite hard to figure out,
Yeah.
When I was with my ex, I was happy until I wasn't. And I was very unhappy. And I'm talking about myself again. That's
Always fucking make it about yourself.
I know.
I left my flat in Liverpool Street. I must have somehow got on a flight. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in Szechuan. I was a ticking time bomb. And now I'm on 200K a year. K means 1,000. Feeling grateful today that I managed to kick the addiction.
Okay, bit of an audible scoff. Did you have something to share, mate?
I just feel like, Kevin, how much sex do you have? Like a gross amount, probably? Because Karen, how much do you compulsively lie?
Never.
Cigarettes, our phones, we have habits.
I think it's fucking bullshit because I've been clean for 54 months.
She went away for one night and I lost my mind. It was all the same feelings, craving and withdrawal. We're just swapping one addiction for another. David, you're addicted to making vast quantities of eggs that nobody likes.
Does anybody else think that she's talking grade A baloney?
This was a safe space.
There's a proper way to this.
Daughter, and she hates me. It's a source of great shame to me. I wasn't a good mother. Lava moved out when she was 16.
Sorry, did you say lava?
Yes, darling, her name's Love.
Like as in?
Yes, darling, Hot Rocks, that's the one. I was in catering and I keep tabs on her eyes. At first it was once every blue moon, but now it's every function. Hide in bushes, I degrade myself. But if I don't see her, I will fall down on the floor and die. Every day I get into my car and I follow her. makes her hate me even more, and I hate myself. But I do it anyway. I can't help myself. I do it. I am an addict.
Is that true? Does no one like my ex?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I love your eggs.
I think that was a very healing moment. I feel like those kind of group sharing things, I think would suit me very well. I think that'd be lovely.
I think it's really important for us to acknowledge our faults. And
what's your addiction?
Well, when I was going through therapy and going through my anxiety and OCD kind of, I almost have an addiction to like trying to find problems in so many thoughts, and like constantly, like, I think there is an addiction to overthinking, if you like. And I remember kind of like when I first started going to therapy because I was in a real kind of, well, you were living with me at the time. When the second time I went back.
I was surviving.
I think for me, that kind of reminded me of this moment where you have to acknowledge that you have a fault before you can start to make the work of kind of helping yourself. And I think a lot of people sometimes, it's the denial thing, denying you have a problem. And it took me a while to kind of get to the point where I could say to myself, yeah, you have like serious anxiety and you overthink things and
catastrophize.
And you catastrophize things and you obsess on things. And just when you get to that point of, oh, okay, I can do that, it's a huge healing moment. So I think that is always and I think people are very quick to go, I don't have the problem, I'm not like that. And I'm not saying everyone does, but I also think there's different degrees to it. Just because you don't necessarily think that you are on the spectrum of any form of mental health, even small amounts of, well, I'm not like that, I'm not like that, aren't necessarily helpful. We all have faults. Like, just embrace them.
Sometimes I think pulling the thread is scary, because once you start, then like, that block then reveals more and like it could
try saying that to someone whose thread is overthinking, and I had to pull that thread.
Yeah,
but actually there's a level of freedom to it, and there's a level of like, now I just kind of, and I struggle every day still, but like now I can kind of let that thread of going, okay, well, this is me, and okay, blah, blah, kind of release, and you just feel comfortable. I think as queer people especially, we are told to take all of that thread and bottle it up.
It's tightly wound.
And then it becomes this thing.
Yeah.
And you don't touch it, okay? Don't even acknowledge it. And then actually what you're living with is like this fucking, and you need to, I think we all need to just kind of, and let each other do it, unthread each other's threads, because like, but you can't do it on your own. I think that's a problem of a lot of like our community now, is that we're expected to not only deal with our problems, but deal with them on their own. And I guess dependency, as it being shown, is a hard thing, but sometimes you do need other people to like kind of, it's so hard to do things on your own. I would love to go to a meeting like this, to like, not because I think I need to right now, but because like, I think the sense of community is a beautiful thing. I wish we had
maybe we should do a gay one.
Yeah.
A story worth sharing.
Oh my god. Well, actually,
Aspas.
That brings us over to our Discord, because we do have a safe space over there.
We do.
I think sharing, even if,
which is
like,
maybe even slightly easier than being in person, because sharing in person is very scary.
Just knowing there's a network of listeners out there, people who might feel the same way, who might listen to how you feel, is a huge thing, and remind you that you're not on your own. Oh, that really, that full circled so beautifully, I felt. If I may say so myself.
Would you like me to congratulate you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well done.
Thank you.
Okay. Do you feel good about that?
I feel very good. This show makes you feel good.
They're in love. Oh, and you think you're the expert? You have no idea what it's like, really, trenches of love, do you? You just spend all your time tidying, hanging out with 12-year-olds.
I'm a teacher. We're not hanging out. Mum, did you and Dad ever have fun? Ever?
Once your father bought me a yo-yo.
Were you ever happy?
Or are you happy?
Yeah, I am happy.
Oh, that's wonderful. But you see, it doesn't have to be dependent on some boy.
No.
Come on, George.
I've got to catch my train now.
Bye, darling.
I miss you so much.
You did?
Did. I love you so much. I think I want to get married.
To me?
Oh my God.
You want to get married to me?
Yeah, I really do. Oh.
That escalated quickly.
Hey.
Hey.
How was it?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm good. How are your friends?
Hey guys, so I made this chicken, but it was. Do you guys want to watch nature?
Sure, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
This is not what we needed, I don't think. We needed a nice reunion.
Still can't get over that. Like, if she's genuinely thinking, I want to marry this person, she needs to think about how she aligns that life with her own.
I think Phil is an excellent wing person. I think he's doing a great job. You could see it there. You know, he talked to her colleague about the drug thing.
I did like that a lot.
You know, he's trying to provide like an indirect bridge for them to reconnect. I mean, it's cute.
Yeah, I just think George needs to be a bit more honest with herself about, like, if she's feeling like she desires these things, she needs to also realistically, like, you know,
act upon those things.
And that means not being ashamed of like, yeah.
Not being afraid.
I do like this show.
I'm enjoying it, yeah.
As much as it's kind of like, ooh, like, I don't know, they have very, you know, interesting little relationship going on. It's quite angsty. They are bringing up a lot of topics that, like, as a person you can reflect on and be like, oh yeah, like, I suppose you shouldn't do that in a relationship, or I suppose I would, you know, have that experience.
And I realise I do have problems.
I realise
I am an addict, yeah.
It makes you feel good. Well, it makes me feel bad, but then I feel good because my life is better.
They end in a nice way, I think, and that's good.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this journey. If you want to watch any other videos, check out wherever they may be. I think they're usually here, actually.
And if you're on Patreon and you're enjoying this, can you let us know? We're trying to do more diverse content, so if you let us know you're enjoying this, and that gives us a good signal.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Bye.
See ya.